All right. I'm welcoming back my girl, Megan Colwell. Hi.
Hi,
Thanks for doing this with me.
always.
She does not have to do this, people. This is not part of Megan's job description at Fun Love Media. We're just doing this because, we like to. And we have some important things to talk about
Very.
social media. But before we do, just remind anybody that maybe forgot or anybody new who you are and what you do.
Okay. I am Megan Colwell. I am Director of Design at Fun Love Media. I help with all things aesthetic from social media to podcasting. I'm from Kansas City. I am not there in Houston with my dear Brittany. I am up here in KC, and in my spare time, I am a wood burning pet portrait artist.
Yes, and a um, whiskey expert and an NSYNC fan.
Ooh.
Like this surprised me about you. Okay, I kind of feel like no offense, NSYNC fans, because I am one of you, but I kind of was like getting the vibe that like you're too cool for
Me?
that, and that's no. Yeah, like that's no offense, but like you know what I mean. Like you like some sort of like off the beaten path music
Yeah,
or
sometimes.
something. But in sync, it's very
It is.
mainstream.
It's very mainstream for this elder millennial emo punk rock girl. But I will say, I had the biggest crush on JC. Oof. And I was just like, he's literally singing to me. And so, like, it was just right at that perfect time in a young woman's journey where I was just boy crazy, and I was all about it. So I did like Hanson quite a lot, but NSYNC, they just had my heart. I had the poster, the whole shebang. I
Oh
had a poster.
wow, a poster. The only like cute boy poster I think I ever had as a younger gal was
Mm,
Ben Affleck
mm,
from Armageddon, like an actual
yeah,
poster from Armageddon, like the movie. And he was like in his like dirty oil whatever
yeah.
clothes. Like why does a man look
I don't
so
know.
hot
I don't
when they're
know.
dirty?
I want to
That's
look
unfair.
like they smell, like ugh, I just love it.
All right.
Oh my God. We always, behind the scenes with work, laugh about all kinds of things, including things that we see on social media, obviously, because we are social media professionals and we're always on it. And we were like, screw it, let's just talk about it on the show because it's so relatable and everybody's seen all these things. And a lot of people have done a lot of these things with like social media etiquette, things that you probably shouldn't be doing or things that kind of drive us crazy.
Right.
So, um, I'm excited to just publicly confess like these things are driving us crazy, people, and you've got to stop doing them.
Totally, man. Totally.
Okay, so the first one, okay, I have a couple noted down. Um, my first one though is about tagging people. Like whenever, like I don't know if this ever happens to you, but like sometimes I get tagged and somebody's like reel on Instagram, and they tagged like 20 of us, and I'm
Yeah.
like, what? But it wasn't about the. I wasn't in the reel. It's not about me. It doesn't. I don't get it. What is that?
It's so rude because you get excited about this notification. You're like checking it out, and it makes no sense. No, it's like they were just picking out people who had over maybe 10,000 followers just to try to get exposure, is what it comes off as
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it's like to try to get some engagement in the reel or the or whatever it is. But like then what happens is you get notified when other people comment on it because you're tagged, like so and so commented on a reel that you're tagged in, and it's like, oh my God, I don't. Why am I involved in this situation? Like,
Like, and it's someone who like never really even knows you. Like they've never established a conversation with you. Typically, they've never, been in your DMs or anything like that. It's just some fucking rando person that has just ruined my day with like 20,000 notifications.
I know it's weird. It's weird. So just like tip, just like don't tag people if it's irrelevant to the content. Like only tag someone if it genuinely makes sense. Like if they are in the content or if they inspired it, like they made a video and then challenged you to do it. Like it has to make sense. Otherwise it's just going to drive people crazy. But you mentioned something about like all these notifications. That's another thing that you and I have recently talked about is like what I call like an engagement flood.
Yes.
Like, can you tell the people what this means?
Yeah, man. It's just like bombing. The other day, I opened up my phone and I had over 100 notifications on Instagram. And I was really excited. I was like, over 100 notifications, something fucking popped off. Hell yeah, finally. Opened up my app and it was the same dude 100 times, just like bombing all of my shit. And I'm like, I had no idea who this guy was. And not only that, I did not go viral. It was just one motherfucker.
It just got your hopes up. Like, look, I have all these notifications. Oh,
Finally, all my hard work has come to fruition. This is the moment where I'm stepping into the spotlight. But no, dude got my hopes up for no reason. And I just don't know why someone does that. Just goes in and likes. I mean, okay, I get liking 3 to 4 posts, right?
Sure, right.
But at what point does it become excessive?
Is there a number? Can we give everybody a number? That's a good question. When is it excessive? Like if you were going to go and like kind of binge somebody's content, which by the way, highly recommend because you can really get to know them. You can learn things. Like it can be super fun.
Yeah.
So definitely do it. But what do we do? Do we stop at like, it should be less than 10 interactions, right? It should, yeah.
10 feels like a good number, 10 or less, because once you get to a dozen, baker's dozen, it just seems creepy.
Right. Well, and also again, it just makes us think that like we have all of this interaction on our posts from lots of people and it's one person.
Yeah.
Or maybe they're just like trying to get your attention. Like we know how that works sometimes with engagement.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just like, hey, come look at me. And then it's like a list on your notifications this long of like 52 likes.
Yeah. Well, have you seen people, they take screenshots of people who like bomb and they share it to their stories and then they tag that person in their stories and they're like, thanks for the love. And I'm like, no, thanks for fucking annoying me, I guess.
Oh my God. It's so funny because it's like we want engagement.
Yeah.
But we don't want 47 notifications from the same person in one bundle of time. Like that's just a whole different experience.
Agreed.
So yeah. So the tip is like, let's leave it at less than 10, everybody. So like if you're going to go and like and comment anything that's going to notify them that you were there, just less than 10. Just keep it tight.
Keep it tight. Keep it a tight 10, guys. Exactly. But you brought up tagging, and I think the same goes for Facebook groups. I don't know if you've noticed, but if you're in Facebook groups, sometimes people will tag everyone. It will literally say at everyone, and you get a notification that someone's posted about you and tagged you in a group post. But it makes no sense. Again, it does not relate to you. They're just trying to sell their shit or whatever.
Right. No, I know. Whenever I saw that, because that's a fairly, we're recording this in fall of 2023, and it's a fairly new feature. I mean, it came out sometime this year. And when I saw that was an option, instead of like as someone that has a Facebook group, right? We have one for Small Biz Social Society. You might think I'd be excited about that feature, but I wasn't. I was like, oh fuck. Every fucking Facebook group I am in, they're gonna go at everyone, tag everyone. And that means, by the way, if you're not familiar, that every person in the Facebook group gets a notification that they were specifically tagged. It says, it might say, Megan tagged you in Small Biz Social Society. And then I might be like, oh, Megan tagged me in our Facebook group. That's so sweet. Wonder what she's saying to me. I feel so special. And then I go and it's fucking everyone. She tagged everyone, not just me.
Yeah. I just think it takes how special it could be. Like tagging and collaborating with people on social media could be so powerful. It could be leveraged so well, but people are just using it and abusing it.
Using it and abusing it. I love it. I love it. So the highlights today, you guys, are the tagging whenever it doesn't make sense, right? Like just let's watch out for that. The engagement floods, the like bombing, keep it at less than 10.
Yeah.
And then tagging at everyone in Facebook groups. Like those are the things that are driving us crazy today. But I want to know, anybody listening or watching, what's driving you crazy on social media. Just these little silly things, because we're just having fun with this, okay? And
Yeah.
if you've done these things, don't take offense to it, because you might be new and be learning, and we're just having fun with it. But we want to know I want to know what other people are seeing. So like, you know, if wherever you're watching or listening or whatever, just comment, message the show, because we need to like do this again. We need to get ideas from everybody and do it again.
Definitely, because I'm sure there's
Okay.
so many things that are like pet peeves for people. So
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna go now, Megan, because I'm gonna go like 88 of your posts.
sure, I'm going to spend my afternoon liking 100 of your posts as well. So watch out.
Thanks for being here, babe.
No problem.